Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Aquarius super full blue moon. This energy is wild, you guys. It is wild. I mean, it's not just the moon. Of course, it's the moon, but it's like everything. It's so crazy, right? Okay, so I'm going to be going, if you see this video today, like the day I upload this, it's the day. Today is August 19th, but this energy will kind of float out, you know, for a few days, you know, but it peaked. I think it's already peaked. I think it was around 2 o'clock Eastern time today. Anyways, okay, so don't quote me on that. I'm not an astrologer, but I think, so it's very intense today. I hardly slept at all last night. The energy kept waking me up and I was tossing and turning and I couldn't sleep. And yeah, just a lot of stuff, a lot of like emotion coming up, purging. Definitely you can feel, I think for a lot of people, and this ties into the message, so bear with me. You can feel a lot of people feel the need of change. They feel there's this inherent inner knowing. It's time to change my diet. It's time to change my life. It's time to change my daily routine. It's time to change my bad habits. It's time to change my relationship status. It's time. Excuse me, guys. There's a lot of solar plexus, heart chakra, and for me, third eye, but especially the heart and the solar plexus. Okay. So, and what I'm hearing is like, it's giving you, that's like the solar plexus energy. This energy is giving you some kind of confidence to get the job done. It's a confident booster to get the job done, whatever that job is, to start something new, try something new. With the Aquarian energy, Aquarius is the energy of like, you know, it's almost like the rebel. It's the breaking out of the old paradigm. We are in the age of Aquarius. It's very much like standing in your truth, and really diving into like your uniqueness in different ways. You know, reinventing is the word, right? Okay. So I'm not going to like talk too much about that. I'm going to start using the Moonology cards, but okay, guys. I felt the energy coming through. And so earlier today, because I'm so wiped of energy today that like I wasn't sure if I wanted to do a full moon reading today for the soulmates or twin flame for the soulmate energy. And then tomorrow when we go live, I'll tap more into the energy and we'll get even, you know, more messages for you guys and et cetera, for a collective reading. But it's the lovers, you guys. It is the lovers, nonstop coming out, the lovers card. Different decks, boom, the lovers card. Along with some other ones, but I'm telling you, like, probably the title of this reading is probably called The Lovers, and that's it, because that was the energy. So I'll be very surprised if it doesn't come out in the reading, but I'm just saying, and I'm sharing what was coming through. So, and the Lovers card in the tarot, and we'll get to this in just 1 second. The Lovers card in the tarot, and if you guys are new here, welcome in, mi amores. Those of you guys are turning, welcome back. Welcome to the Soul Familiar, to the Soul Tribe. I'm Erica. I'm a psychic medium and a prophetess, okay? High Priestess, whatever you want to say, okay? I have very open channels for channeling. So I do a lot of different types of energy here on the channel, different kinds of channeled messages from Ascended Masters, for twin flames, for, you know, I do the zodiacs, all different stuff, right? So anyways, welcome. Okay, the Lovers is a choice. You know, that the card is a choice. It's, you know, kind of initially like that was like the meaning. It's like making a heart, like making choices around the heart. And the Lovers, it is like love, etc. But it actually represents all of our own inner masculine and feminine. That's why we have the masculine and feminine energy, you know, depicted in the original, you know, Rider-Waite-Smith, okay? So anyways, it's a confidence booster to make choices that bring change. I'm hearing long-term change for your life, for yourself, for your relationships, for your future, okay? So like in many different aspects. You're very close to achieving your goal. This card has always, it reminds me of like the Eight of Wands energy. I don't know why. It's like, it almost feels like these trees are like the wands, you know, like flying or something, even though it's not. It's just like the view of like the picture. There's something here about that. You're very close to achieving your goal. What is the goal here? Well, I don't think you necessarily have a goal tied to the Eight of Wands energy. I think this is divine masculines very close to achieving their goals. And this could also be you personally in your personal life, very close to achieving goals. There's breakthrough energy, you guys. This is like monumental breakthrough energy right now with this full moon. Okay, and just like around this time, especially like the closer and like moving into September. Oh Lord, you guys. Okay, I just saw 555 on the timer. So let's keep going. Okay, so if you've been working on a goal, you know, congratulations. Maybe you're like, you know, maybe this is like, you know, maybe it's like a journey of like, you know, getting healthier and weight loss. You know, maybe you're very close to achieving a weight goal that you know, have anticipated or that you've been working towards, right? So those of you guys who are like in these stages, congratulations. You should definitely give yourself a pat on the back. But anyways, but mostly it's something very close. There's something about to happen. That's what it is. It's some kind of like, my mind's made up. The DM is making goals, setting, it's like my mind is made up. I'm putting my foot down, okay? It's giving them, it's a confidence booster to be the rebel in their own life, kind of a thing, okay? It's not like rebel, it's just like it's a breaking point. It's a breaking point, okay? And I think a lot of us feel that energy within our own personal lives right now. And this full moon helps us break through that. This full moon opens a beautiful, beautiful energy for us to move into the rest of this year and then moving forward, okay? So anyways, communication is key. New moon in Gemini. I was just talking about the Lovers card, which is Gemini, ruled by Gemini, that card. Archangel Raphael could be really relevant for you right now. Maybe you're working a lot with Archangel Raphael with healing. We have blue and green, throat chakra and heart chakra, that like green emerald energy. Okay, so it's exactly what I just got done saying. It's someone who is feeling the confidence. I'm also getting clarity, like knowing what they want to say, which has been a big block. Okay, so there's this like, it's almost like it's an innovative energy. It's someone who's like really, it's the wheels are spinning, okay? Like they're spinning their wheels. And all I keep hearing, you guys, is my mind is made up. My mind is made up. This could be a conversation that I'm channeling and picking up on telepathically, right? Between masculine and karmic energies or karmic situations. I've made up my mind, but I feel this is a conversation. I feel like it's someone saying, I can't do this anymore. You know, we've tried, and I just can't. And now I'm hearing breaking free, right? So the masculine is in that mode of like, it really is. It's having my mind made up. I know I'm confident in my choice. I'm confident in my decision. 2 8 of Cups rolling through my mind right now. Walk away from something, okay? Like that, you know, just isn't serving you. It's not meant to be in your life anymore. It's played out. It's overstayed its welcome. You know what I mean? It's like that. Okay. Sorry guys. Like I said, yesterday was August 18th is a really emotional day for me and my family, as that is a day that we, 8 years ago on that day we lost my youngest brother, and he transitioned out. And so yesterday was all with the full moon, with everything, and then just yesterday being that day, the 18th, it's just so emotional. So I was purging a lot. My eyes are puffed. That's another reason why I moved the live back one day, because my eyes were swollen today. They're so puffy from crying yesterday, It's not like I was bawling like the whole day or anything, but like, these moments with my family, and we all shed tears yesterday. We always do. And those of you guys who know, that never goes away. The missing them, the like, honoring their memory, things like that, right? Okay. Now, everything I say in a reading, I'm sharing this because I'm just sharing it. And it has to do with like the energy that's kind of flowing right now. I even did a poll over on the community page earlier about like, how are you guys feeling? And I said how I was feeling. I just saw 1010. And then 112. And I don't know, there's something about the 12s, okay? I saw another reader, a sister friend of mine. She posted a channeled message on her Instagram page, and she also channeled 1212. And I saw that post right after, like just like maybe 15 minutes after I had seen like 1212 on my oven clock in my kitchen. I walked out and I saw the 1212. So there's something about the 12s, the 1s, the 2s, and then I just saw 143, 144. Okay, this is, yeah, it's the lovers, okay? The light workers out there, the starseeds out there, the ones out there, the empaths, the ones who've been out there, you know, isolating, being single, being celibate, you know, if it's like divine masculine energy, you know, like per se, then it's them now like kicking things into high gear and like choosing that healing path. Do you know what I mean? The healing path that they've been avoiding. It is, and you know, and I've said this before in messages where I was getting just like it's a hassle. It's a hassle, and it stops them, and so they've been procrastinating on making these choices. Okay, well, with this full moon in Aquarius, it's helping to push some things through here. Okay, we have Mercury in retrograde. We have planets in retrograde. I mean, like, it's just crazy, right? So for me, it's like someone who is having conversations about things that should have conversations that should have happened in the past, conversations that they maybe set goals for in the past but didn't follow through with. This time there's a follow through. This time they follow through. There is a final decision choice made from the heart. Okay. Step out of your comfort zone. Exactly. Look at the North Node. It's someone who's aligning to the soul path. That's our North Node. It's our destiny. It's our soul's purpose, our soul's true purpose, our mission, you know, if you're going through an awakening and you're doing the work, then you're following that North Node. The South Node is like our karmic path, the life we're born into, you know, the family stuff, like the matrix stuff, like the, you know, anyways, this showing up. And then we have like this beautiful, like purpley, dark kind of like indigo color. And then, so for me, it's like a lot of the higher chakras that this person is like super tuning into. Okay. And for you guys too, I mean, like, seriously, like my energy levels are so freaking high right now, you guys. Like, I'm so energetically charged right now. Like, I have to be very careful plugging things into outlets, because almost every single time it sparks, and it's not like the electricity or anything like that. You know, it's happened plenty of times. Like, I'll be in line at a grocery store or at a store, you know, someone pays, and then I step up to the register, the person rings me up, and then all of a sudden, because my energy, the whole like the ATM card machine or something, it'll start malfunctioning, or it'll completely shut down. Like, it's just normal. So I know right now there's a lot of it. So I don't know, maybe that's something, maybe that's happened to you guys, or maybe that's something that I'm just sharing. So maybe, you know, to, you know, kind of be like, hey, by the way, just, you know, be cautious, be aware of these things, you know. Anyways, okay. And let's see what this one says. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Wow. This is someone who is integrating their new spiritual, like their enlightenment. They're integrating this new enlightened energy, this new enlightened, like, way of thinking and feeling. They're seeing clearly, right? Okay. So it's someone who's bringing that in. They're balancing their spiritual side and their, you know, everyday practical life side. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. And this could be a message for divine feminines too. Like, right now, it's really, you know, you're on the right path, etc. And there's things that are connected to your destined path that are coming in, that are happening. This is a very powerful energy that we're in, right? And the things that are happening and coming in. I bet a lot of you guys are getting a lot of signs, synchronicities, readings, you know, tarot messages, things of this nature, where it's the universe is telling you, like, congratulations, you did it, basically. Okay. So yeah. So anyways, okay. And I feel like the universe is, there's almost like a stamp of approval energy where the universe is saying that to this person too. Like, finally, you're doing it. Finally, you learned the lesson. You're doing the dang thing. Okay. You're doing the dang thing. And for who this is for, this is not, I don't channel, like, I mean, karmic energy comes through that's attached to divine feminine, divine masculine. But I'm not, like, that's not the energy that I'm connected to, or a part of my soul's true purpose is to channel karmic readings. You know, there are readers out there that do that, you know. This is not that. This is a divine soul connection. This is like soul's true purpose for both of you guys, okay? This is not someone who cheated on you and called you every bad name in the book and slept with your sister and then stole all your money and your car. This is someone who was just extremely asleep and very much conditioned and running off of that programming, okay? And, you know, we've all been there. We know this, right? I'm not saying anything right now that you guys don't already know. I'm just sharing who this message is for, okay? All right. So let's get some tarot. Let's get some tarot. All right, I split the deck. Randomly, we see the King of Wands showing up. Yeah. In this King of Wands too, like the Cobra, like, he's puffed up and he's like ready to strike. He's puffed up and ready to strike. Okay. So he's, yeah, so it's someone who's alert. They're alert, they're awake, there's getting ready to do something here. Take charge. Take charge of their life, you know? So if you're like wondering where this person is at, you know, because you guys are getting a lot of signs and messages, of course, from this person connection. And I think for a lot of you guys, and I always say this, look, he came right back out. Like, you can't make it up. He came right back out. Okay, look, bottom of the deck is the Moon card too. It's the King of Wands who's been in hiding, and this full moon brings them out of hiding. This full moon brings them out of hiding. Okay, that's a good title too. This full moon brings them out of hiding, brings the King of Wands out of hiding. Followed by the Four of Swords, 10 Wands, 6 Cups. It's the pressure, you know what I mean? Like, it really is that it's someone who's been doing a lot of thinking, and there's also been a lot of healing happening during the sleep time. There's been a lot of activating, downloads, and thinking during their sleep time. Okay, so like more than likely this person probably isn't like super aware. And like if this person comes in, communicates, there's some kind of, right, the breakthrough happens, whatever it is. Someone who's been very quiet, they've been very timid, right? But this is some kind of like, I mean, there's a very, with the lamb and the third eye all lit up, there's a very pure of heart and innocent energy here. Like their intentions towards the divine feminine is very innocent. It's pure. The intentions are pure. Okay? That's what I'm picking up with right now. Because a lot of times, right, King of Wands, we know this, guys, right? Like he is a lot of times working out of the ego and doing things that are very self-serving, right? Right? Like I'm going to do what's right for me. Bottom line. This person is aligning to what's right for me is you. Okay? And this is a card of surrender. Okay. Anyways, okay, so let's keep I'm gonna keep the moon card out. And keep shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. Anyways, love, so thank you for all of your loving support. If you guys want to book a reading with me, you want to connect with me one-on-one, tune into my gifts, connecting with your twin flame journey, or just any kind of like spiritual guidance, general reading, everything is down in the description box below. And I also am a past life Akashic record reader, so I am an Akashic record guide and reader, so I open the Akashic records, your Akashic records, and we tune into who you've been. Usually about 3 lifetimes, or, you know, usually 1 to 3 lifetimes, but usually it's more lifetimes than that. I mean, during a session, 1 to 3 lifetimes comes in, but it's usually 3 lifetimes. It's usually around that, like several different lifetimes. And I do intuitive, energetic, quantum healing sessions with clients. So anyways, it's all there. Send me an email and we can get you set up and talk more. All right, here we go. 7 of Wands. Immediately, what I heard is, I don't know where this is from, like, I don't know, like a superhero cartoon or something, like, here I come to save the day. I've actually channeled that before in readings too. If you guys have been with me for a while, some of you guys would be like, oh yeah, I've heard her say that before. I mean, it doesn't happen very often, but it has happened. Someone, it's being the knight in shining armor, saving the day. It's like that, like, here I come to save the day. 7 of Wands is all about, like, you know, defensiveness. It's taking the high ground. It could be a blocked energy. There's all kinds of different, you know, depending on the energy and the message, right? And like the reader, etc. and who they're channeling for. Right now, this is someone who's taking a stand. It's someone who's taking a stand against the things that have been blocking them or making them feel blocked and stuck. And then bottom of the deck, look, we have the sun and the moon. Now the sun is showing up. Sun is the biggest yes card we can get. So for me, after what I just said about that, and then when we see this, that's the universe saying, yeah. Spirit is saying, yep, exactly. Major arcana, yes. Masculine, feminine energy here. Someone who's been balancing masculine and feminine energy. Yeah, yep. They know you're the happily ever after. They've always known this. They've always felt this. Deep down in their heart, in their soul, they always felt that there would come a time, intuitively, innately, whatever, where, you know, you guys would circle back, or they would circle back. There would be it's the feeling. There's a feeling there. Okay. Yeah, whatever has been going on their side, you guys, they are taking a stand against it, and they're following what makes them happy. You see, like, this is enlightenment. It's the happiest card you could possibly get. Joy, bliss, like all the things. And then the 10 cup. I mean, that's literally like, you're my happily ever after. Oh my, you guys, I freaking told you. I told you the lovers, the lovers, the lovers. I swear. Bottom of the deck, as I look down, I was going to go shuffle. Something said look down, and there it is. There is the lovers. The soulmate geese, the love geese. That is crazy. And then we have like the rainbow and the rainbow. This is like, this full moon brings them, it brings the king, I almost said the emperor. Emperor, it is the divine masculine. It brings the King of Wands out of hiding. They are very close to reaching their goal. Communication is key. I'm stepping out of my comfort zones. I'm taking a stand against my comfort zones. I'm breaking the wheel, per se. And I'm making choices from the heart. Because this feels, it's all the things. We know this, right? Like, I haven't been able to forget you, and I always circle back to you, and I always think about you, and I dream about you, and what is it about you? You know, it's like that, right? So there's this like come to Jesus moment happening big time, okay? We'll just say that. But I'm telling you, my mind is made up. My mind is made up. They're putting their foot down. I even said that in the very beginning too when I was channeling, like someone putting their foot down. That's what I was getting. Okay, so let's clarify. Show me the Father of Wands, please. Show me the Father of Wands. It's the Father of Wands. He's tempering himself. Whatever action this King of Wands is taking, it's all about healing right now. Healing, balancing. They are tempering themselves because, like, all the passion, all the love, all of the emotion, the intensity of what they're feeling, it's really big. It's huge. The lovers, I mean, are you kidding me? Look, right? I knew it was gonna, I didn't know, I mean, right? But like, I was like, no, I told you, it kept coming out. Different deck. I was like, today is the lovers, the lovers, the lovers. This full moon, it's the lovers. It's the lovers full moon or whatever. I don't know. And then there we go. Okay. Yeah. it's like organized action. Like a lot of times, like I'll feel for the masculines, like this, like, it's like I want to take action, but I'm confused. It's like, you know, I want to take action, but they're like in a lower frequency. I want to take action, but it's for selfish reasons. You know, this with the angel energy, it's exactly what I said. It's this angelic energy around this person. Okay? They've been tempering themselves, but they can't temper themselves. There's something with this energy with the full moon where they the wheel of fortune, they take that leap of faith. The wheel is turning in favor. This person is turning the wheel in favor of union here, in favor of a breakthrough, in favor of this soul connection. They're feeling the destiny. This King of Wands is eyes wide open, third eye wide open. I'm feeling the destiny here. I'm feeling what my divine feminine has felt all along. I felt it too, but I was too much in the ego, right? They're feeling it on the high level that you feel it. You know, I use the term sometimes, it's on one of my decks that I created for message decks for these connections. But it's like I'm seeing the card in my mind's eye where it's like the masculine saying to the divine feminine, like, I feel you so heavily in my energy right now. Like, I feel like you're not just a part of me. It's like you're inside my body. It's like you're inside of me. Like, it's like you are me. If it's a twin flame, then that's exactly right. It's like you experiencing yourself in another person. You know what I mean? Because they're a twin soul, right? So, and which is why it's so highly triggering, of course, too. But anyways, they feel like you are not just a part of them. It's like you are them. Like it's this piece of them that's missing. And it's not just like, you know, oh, you're a piece of me. I love you. You know, it's otherworldly. It's beyond that. It's cosmic. It's on a soul level, right? We know this. They're also experiencing this extreme energy around this. Okay. All right, Three of Swords came out. And then look what card is on the bottom of the deck after this came out. The Eight of Wands. It's someone who they don't want to be in separation from you anymore. They don't want to not talk to you. They want to break the ice. They don't want to not be in separation anymore. Okay, and this is happening, I mean, quite quickly, right? Eight of Wands. I was talking about the Eight of Wands earlier. I saw it in my mind's eye. With this card, I said it reminds me of the Eight of Wands. See, like how the trees are pointing, you know? Okay. Okay, the King of Wands could also be going through a separation right now of some kind, like a breakup. They could be separating, you know, in a marriage. And they also could want to communicate this to you. Okay? There's things that this person needs you to know. They want you to know certain things about their life, about how they feel, okay? It's like, it's not just I want to say it. It's like I have to say it. I need to say it, okay? And then I stop shuffling. I look down again, and the Fool card shows up, okay? So again, it's just confirming what I'm saying here about the leap of faith. My mind is made up. The Fool card means I'm going for it. It's a solid new beginning. And then I saw the Four of Wands a few seconds ago, but I didn't pull it. It's taking a leap of faith towards what you feel will be like a very solid, stable foundation with another person, coming together, having a home together, a life together, okay? Okay, so the masculine is feeling this need for change. They're changing in different ways too. It's not just about like third parties or, you know, they're changing. And I feel like it's like their physical attributes. Maybe maybe they're a drinker and they're like, I don't want to drink anymore. I want to get healthy. There's this, I want to, you know, maybe it's like, you know what, like maybe they're feeling like a little like, you know what, I'm going to go get a tattoo, or I'm going to do something different with my hair. I'm going to grow a beard. I'm going to shave my beard. There's things like that is what I'm getting. And you could be feeling it too, where you're just feeling like it's that Aquarian energy, like that trying new things, delving into your, you know, I'm like at a loss for words right now. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. To your uniqueness, you know what I mean, in different forms. So anyways, oops. So yeah. And the spying here it's increased. It has not stopped. Okay, so like you're wondering if this person is like checking in on you, keeping tabs. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah, they are. And if like you're like, well, I don't have any social media, I'm not like online, right? Then it's just them energetically spying, thinking of you constantly. All right, 4 cups. Bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's someone who held back, who's been avoiding stuff, but now they want the stability, and they realize that the stability is in a new direction and with you, possibly with you. Like if you're open to it, but they see it exactly what I just said about the strong foundation, the stability, everything I said about the 4 wands and this leap of faith here with the Fool and the incoming communication coming out of that separation energy. It's because this person they are wanting that stability, and that stability that they are wanting is connected to the North Node, to the soul's true purpose and destined path, which you are a part of. Okay, so and look what card came back, and it's actually like upside down. So, but for me, it's exactly this. It is a reversal kind of energy, even though I don't do reversals, where it's someone who's been very quiet, very silent, but they have been healing. Okay, especially during the dream time. This is someone who's breaking the silence. It's communication. 8 wands, the Full leap of faith. Okay, so I'm gonna end it here, my loves, and then blah blah blah. See, I can't talk, guys. See, I'm like between the full moon, Mercury retrograde. It's like I can't talk. It's happening to all of us, though. You know what I mean? Like I'm meeting with clients, and like they're getting see, I can't even talk. Tongue-tied. Anyways, sometimes it really affects me, sometimes it doesn't at all. But anyways, this one is like, whoa, because of everything else happening too. 10 wands came back, you guys, right at the very end. It is a release of burdens. It's becoming like, I have to do this. I have to do this. So it's someone who's, it's a completion of a cycle here. That's why we have the 10 here, and then we have the 10 here. The Wheel of Destiny, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? And the Wheel of Fortune is also, for me, confirming that, you know, this is the energy that you have manifested. This is the vibe on this new timeline, in this new energy portal, especially with this full moon, this very auspicious blue super moon in Aquarius. Okay? Like this is what you've called in: wealth, abundance, forward movement, your 10 cups, emotional fulfilling, you know, relationships, emotional fulfillment in different ways with your work, your soul's true purpose, your passions, and then divine love, and then making choices from the heart. The decisions and choices that maybe were difficult, that you had to make from your heart, karmic things, whatever it was, in past, in love, etc. You're seeing the payout here. Okay, so over the next, you know, moving into September, even the rest of August, like I would not be surprised if like random things happen where it's just like, bam, I was not expecting this, but oh my gosh, how blessed do I feel right now? It's like that. Okay, and even though you're watching readings and messages, definitely detach from an outcome here. Okay, yes, it's saying action, and yes, it's saying communication and leaps of faith, and yes, it is strong, and yes, I feel it incredibly strong, and the cards in every single way backed it up, right? But detach from the outcome. Just keep vibing, be in the flow, do your full moon rituals, love on yourself, self-care, self-love all day, baby, right? Okay, so let's get some messages to end this. Let's see, do I have one of my message decks here? Let's see, darlings, which message deck do I want to use? Through the last few years, I obviously have channeled out different kinds of message decks. I need to finally just do my, you know, create some oracle decks, message decks. where, you know, for purchase, because people ask me all the time. They ask me all the time, like, when are you gonna do it? I love your message decks, or with clients and stuff. So, which I think is awesome, because when I channel the decks out, I'm channeling, connecting to, you know? So, anywho, okay, so let's get one from this deck, and then we'll get a couple from this deck, and then I'll let you guys go. And happy full super blue moon. All right. You know, take salt baths, ground your energy. It's going to be really important right now to ground, for sure, for sure. I think I'm going to do a little fire ceremony in my backyard tonight too, to connect to the fire element and to help transmute and burn away all that just needs to go. I love who I am when I'm with you. That's how these two feel when they're flying together in the sky, you know, flying like halfway around the world together, traveling together, being together. You know, it's like, as long as we're together, there's this beautiful energy with us, you know? It's just, that's how it feels when I was with you before, whenever I talk to you, when I think about you, you know? Okay, and then, oh my gosh, you guys, look, the very last card here in this reading was the 10 Wands. Look at the card that came out with this. Weight of the world. This person is feeling the weight of the world. I need to do this. I'm telling you, it's I need to. It's not just like I want to, it's I need to. Okay? There's this, the soul is pulling, spirit is guiding, the universe is forcing. That's how it feels. Even though we always have free will, it is a forceful energy. And, you know, we're all being prepared. We're gearing up. We're getting ready for the eclipse portal, the eclipse season in October, you know, connecting us the last 6 months from the ones that we had in May, or yeah, end of April, May. I don't know, I can't remember now. All right, here we go. I'm also hearing portal keeper. So for some of you guys, you're like sacred portal keepers. I know that's like not, you know, it's kind of different, but maybe that's a part of some of your soul true purpose together. Okay, you could be, you know, past life soulmates that both hold and house very sacred wisdoms about portal energy, or, you know, grid work, ley lines, whatever it is, right? And then you guys come together and then it activates. And then, you know, that's how a lot of, you know, especially divine couples start doing spiritual work together, because it's activations, it's a remembrance. And then it just naturally, organically flows. Okay, so I told you, you guys, I said that the social media spying, I said it was like, it's like intense. It's crazy. Like this person, like if, like, and you may not even think that this person like energetically spies, or literally like watches on social media, or looks you up, or, you know, reminisces on old photos or text messages between you guys, old voicemails, whatever they have of you. It's constant spying. Even that, like replaying old text messages and thinking about someone like that, that's kind of like energetic spying in a way. I watch you on social media, I'm obsessed. I watch you on social media, I'm obsessed. Okay? And, you know, it's just like, you feel like home. Home is not a place, it's a feeling, right? I am resisting ascension, I don't want to change. This person, that's what they think you think of them, because that's what they've been doing. Four of Cups. Again, I said avoidance. They were resisting. That's exactly it. Okay, for some of you guys, maybe your person is there. Okay, I knew I couldn't give you what you deserved and needed. That's why. That's exactly, thank you. That's exactly why. So this person, right now, we're seeing a big reason of what held this person back. You know, they stayed in comfort zones, stepping out of your comfort zone, and they were doing what was easy. It's you know, like it's fear, but it's also just like laziness, or like procrastination, you know, of the inevitable. It's like when you know you have to do something, but you just put it off, you know, to the very last minute when you have to do it. It's like that. Okay. This person has been putting off the change that they know was inevitable in their life. connected to you and not connected to you, just for their life. And now there is this, like I said, forced kind of energy feeling that they're feeling of, I have to do this now. This is the time. Okay. Let's get one more, please. All right, we got 2 more. Let's read the bottom one here. I'll read the other 2. All I know is it's not possible for me to live this entire life without you. See, exactly. All I know is it's not possible for me to live the rest of my life without you. See, like, this is the kind of stuff. Okay, hold on. I tried to find you in someone else. What a fool I was. An ocean to a puddle. Now I feel stuck. Okay, so again, for some of you guys, right? That's what they did. They tried to distract, they tried to avoid, ignore everything that this connection made them feel, and they try to stay in the comfort zones or, you know, what they were used to. I know the people around me don't have my best interests at heart. You always do. See, again, it's how I'm seeing my life differently. You know, it's like, I see, like, you're good for me. Not just good for, like, you're really good for me because you're different. I feel like with you, I'll grow, I'll expand, I'll, you know, like, literally it's like, you know, become a better person because of you. You know, this person greatly admires you, appreciates you, respects you. They hold you in such a high regard. That's a big part of why they haven't come forward. Because like this card says, I didn't feel deserving, or I couldn't give you what you deserved. My karmic has started imitating you. Okay, so we have a copycat here for some of you guys, which it happens. It happens. Trust me. Like, plenty of my clients, people that I work with, I've experienced this with karmic people too. Like, okay, so, and this, I just did a reading not that long ago where I talked about this, I think, too. My karmic has started imitating you. They are trying to be you, hoping that it will attract me. It repels me. Yeah, so I don't know. It could be like they start dressing like you. You have short hair, they cut their hair short too. You have, you know, dark hair, then they dye their hair dark. You know, you're into astrology, then all of a sudden they like astrology, or they're, you know, whatever it is. I don't know. Okay, it's silly, but they're aware of it. Okay, basically is what this person is saying. Hold on, guys. I had like cards that like came out here over on the ground, and I didn't even see. Well, this one was okay. So I actually knocked this off. These 3 cards were like here, right here on the ground, and I didn't see them. This is someone who's been wanting to send a message for a very long time. They finally hit send. Okay, I'm telling you, all they want is, they feel powerful right now. They feel confident, like they can do this. Okay, like this is someone who, you know, their goal is being single. Their goal is being able to have a new beginning here. We have a 9 and a 1, and we saw the 10s in the reading. Okay, so there it is. Okay, and then this very last card says, all I want is for you to be happy. Please live your best life and have fun. Hashtag don't wait on me. Okay, so that's exactly what this person, you know, has wanted for you, right? This might be something that you tell them. You know, maybe it's like, thank you, like, I appreciate you, you know, saying all these things or communicating, for sharing. You know, I'm so happy to see that you're, you know, breaking out of, like, you know, things that aren't good for you. Like, I'm happy, you know, but you might have moved forward, moved on, you know. I mean, if you're still here watching this, like, you know, probably not, but I'm just saying for some. But this is really what they've always wanted. It's just like for you to be happy, for you to live your best life, because like I said, they respect you. If you were just like a karmic person that, you know, like lower vibration, all that, like they would have, you guys probably would have been together. You would have been that comfort zone, and then things would have, like all karmic situations eventually, right? Like things would have started crumbling, right? Okay, that's not you. So they avoided it. Okay. Anyways, loves, I'm going to leave it here. I'm like, let me make sure there's no more cards on the ground. No, there's not. Okay. So I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Thank you again. Let me know in the comments what resonated, like the syncs. And I'm also seeing like the 888 and 777. And then remember the 1212 or like the 1221, 1221, things like that. Okay. But I think that's, I don't know why. It's just, I was seeing it, and like I said, all the syncs earlier, and then it ties into this somehow. Okay, so you guys will know. But anyways, all right, guys, have a beautiful day. Bye.